السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد. Respected audience, today I speak not just with words but with a heavy head. I speak not just as a Muslim but as a human being, because Palestine is not just a place, it is a symbol of struggle, of sacrifice, of betrayal and of unwavering hope. Palestine is bleeding and yet the world watches. The land of prophets cries for help and the world scrolls past it. But we as an ummah cannot afford to be silent, because Palestine is not just an ordinary land to us. It is the home of Masjid al-Aqsa, the first Qibla, the third holiest site in Islam, the place where Islam era took place, where our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam led all other prophets in prayer. And yet, this blessed land is stained with the tears of its people. To defend Palestine is not politics, it is faith, it is honor, it is obligation. For over 75 years, Palestinian people lived under occupation, their homes stolen, their voices silenced, children are born under blockades, mothers raise their babies in tents, fathers bury their sons with their own hands, and their families have been wiped out in just seconds. Hospitals bombed, mosques destroyed, schools sent to rubble, and still they stand. What crime did they commit? To exist, to hoard their land, to love Al-Aqsa. The world teaches about human rights, justice and international laws, but when it comes to Palestine, those words become silent. What is this suffering mass in another country? Would not the world have rushed to defend it? But when the oppressors are powerful and the oppressed are Muslims, justice becomes optional. And yet, Palestine teaches what true dignity looks like. Despite the tanks, the bombs, the occupation, Palestinian people show a level of faith that shakes the skies. A child stands before a soldier with nothing but a stone, but the world sees terror in his head, not courage in his head. They have lost everything but not their iman. They have no electricity but their heads are full of light. They have no army but their du'as shakes the throne of Allah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us, the believers in their mercy, compassion and love are like one body. When one part suffers, the whole body responds with the pain. Right now, that pain is in Palestine. And if we truly have faith, we will feel it. When a Palestinian child is dying, it is as if our own child is dying. When a Palestinian home is destroyed, it is as if our own home is destroyed. When Al-Aqsa is written, it is our own heritage, our own faith is being attacked in there. Feeling pain is not enough. Palestine needs more than our sympathy, it needs our solidarity. The question is not, what can I do? The real question is, what have I done? Have we made a sincere dua for them? Have we raised awareness? Have we boycotted the companies that support in the killing of our brothers and sisters in there? Have we used our voices, our skills, our platforms for the truth? Remember, you may not be in Palestine, but you are a part of its story. You will answer to Allah for your silence or for your support. Speak out when you hear lies, share the truth, donate whatever you can, and make dua for them in every prayer. And never lose hope, because Allah said in His Quran, لا تحسبن الله غافلا عما يعمل الظالمون إنما يؤخرهم. Do not think that Allah is unaware of what the oppressors do. He only delays them. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, a time will come when Al-Aqsa will be liberated. It may take years, it may take generations, but Allah's promise is always true. The oppressors may seem powerful today, but their power will not last forever. Truth will rise, justice will prevail, and Palestine will be free, inshallah. Palestine is not just a cause, it is a test for the ummah, a test for our unity, a test for our iman. Let us be among those whom Allah recorded standing for the truth, as loving Al-Aqsa when from afar. May Allah grant them victory, patience and Jannah. Wa akhiru du'ain alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
240